Excuse me, welcome once again to a Lalafell's journey to take over the world, or die trying, most likely the latter. Hardcore Lalafell run, featuring everyone's favorite little bastard, Willowizza. Alright, and as always, we shall begin the stream, as we always do, with a little bit of the gold sauce there, a little bit of the gamba, get those fingers warmed up. Try our luck. Last time, on Friday the 13th, I got second place in Cacpot. Never got that before. Granted, I don't play that much on my main characters. Mostly just do it on the Lala here, but that was something. See if I can repeat the same luck I had last week. And let's get that music going. It's funny, I turned the music off for the stream at the end of the stream on Friday, and I keep it off all week. Sometimes I just like to listen to the ambience. I recommend it once in a while. Everyone knows that this game has great music, but try it with a little bit ambience sometimes. Get appreciation for the sound design. It's like I'm doing I'm fighting Omega right now. AlphaScape version 4, Savage Mind. I just like the way his attack sounds sometimes. Like when you first get to phase 2, and that halo kind of spawns him, and then he just kind of does that like mechanical roar. That's a nice. What do we got in terms of gates? Leap of Faith. If I had to guess, it's going to be Floating City of Nim. Let's find out. Floating City of Nim. Did I hit wait? Okay. It's a good way to wake up. Get the jumps going. I wonder if it's required that at least one trophy has to be on this path instead of just downward. Otherwise, there would be no incentive to come up here. This one's harder than it looks. But at least there's like a safety net below it. And I missed it completely. That's the way it always goes, is it not? Is it not? Right. Alright. Easy peasy. Alright. This is my last bronze. Yes, it is. Nothing left but golds. Gold is down that way, okay. The key for this is you back up and then jump. Want to make the you want to make that jump as long as you can. A lot of close ones. All right, we did it. Okay, back. Got my head a little bit in the right spot. Let's continue with a little bit of the gamba, and then we'll do a little bit of out on the limb. Get my reflexes going. Check the cactpot board, and then we will... I was really tempted... May interrupt myself. I was really tempted to start doing the Crystal Tower this stream, but we're just going to wait until we hit that cutoff. Just like we did with the trials. Like, why rush to my death, right? It's just Crystal Tower. What's the big deal? It's not like Ancient Flare. You know what? I'm not even as worried about Ancient Flare as I am for King Behemoth. I'm worried that a tank is going to pull the Iron Giant ad into the meteors where I am, and it's going to swipe me and get me and kill me. Ooh! Hey, I'm at least a little lucky today, regardless of the cactpot. Alright, let's get out on a limb. Let's see if we can get a recruit. I'm still trying to get my last Lalafell for my squad. Oh my god. Okay. Reflex is not so good, but at least this will be super easy. Okay. The danger of doing cactar level out on the limb is if you really try really hard to get like the maximum amount of points, and your last one is all the way at the end, like right here where I got it, you might just time yourself out because of how slow the arrow goes to get to it. Okay. And I'm not... Okay, we didn't get a recruit. So... I don't like that one. Okay, this one's a little better, but still risky. Nice, nice. Is it down or is it up? It's up. Okay. It's a little bit below it, I think. But my reflex is not so good. Whatever. We just need to win. Please be down. Okay. Alright, I will stop there. And we're gonna pop our handy dandy Squadron Enlistment Manual to make sure that we get a 100% chance for a squad member. And it's the best setup. I swear. Whatever. We're taking it easy today, apparently. I'm getting it on the third try. Okay, before that. A little bit before that. I can actually hit it. Alright, we're done. We're done. Get our squadron member. New recruit has arrived. Hopefully it is the Snow Lala, but he is rare. I did manage to get the reindeer Ellison before I kicked her out, so... Alright, let's check the Cacpot and then continue on our MSQ way. Let's see, what are the numbers? That's all consolation prizes. Zannen, as we say in Japanese. Zannen. Gotta be at least, it's gotta be a 4 or a 1 for me to get something better. Alright, let's get our lucky numbers in. For Lala. Bell. And the one that got me in second place. Alright. Now, when last we left off, I don't know, we cleared all the trials, I remember that. It's funny the order in which the primals become stronger. Like, the first time you fight the primals, the order in ascending strength is Ifrit, Titan, Garuda. Then the second time you fight them, it's still Ifrit is at the bottom, then Garuda, then Titan. Titan's the strongest the second round, but the last time you fight him, I think it's Garuda, Titan, and then Ifrit's the strongest. We will not be doing the Extreme Trial storyline, I am sorry. That's the death sentence. Alright, Alpha No, let's continue on our MSQ journey. No crafting. Not yet, anyway. I still have enough caviar, right? Yeah, I have 7 caviar and I have 9 X potions, that should be fine. Aether on Demand. Alpha No has a message from Moonbrita for the Scions. Let's go. Ere I forgot, I believe Moonbrita has requested a gathering of the Scions. I assume there has been some progress concerning our effort to combat the Asians. Pray inform her of our business with the Ishgardians is concluded for the moment. I shall be along once I've completed my communications with the Crystal Braves. Oh, what a dutiful commander. All done with your talk of dragons. Wonderful, because Ascians are next on the menu. Let's head into the Sola, shall we? Surely, after defeating Midgard's armor, I can take care of a Ascian or two. Oh, wait. I gotta put a new minion out. I can't. No minions allowed in the solar? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Mint Billy, what do you gotta say? I've summoned everyone to the solar. 'Twould seem Moonbrita has something exciting to share with us. Voice acting, please.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon.
Yay, voice acting.
I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
You get another slideshow.
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void.
They say the void, but I don't think they mean the 13th. I think it's just more of a literal void.
Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
Aye. To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Short of experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of.
Well, one way to fix that.
As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether.
I mean, technically, it would require all the ether.
Hang on a minute. Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Yida. You the dumbest Archon I've ever seen. We've already been over this. White auracite can't hold it for very long. Don't you remember? Like, we've been over this, I think, twice already?
Please tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white auracite cannot store ether for long periods?
Thank you, Papa. Papa Lebo, my fellow Lala. Thank you.
Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
I like the fact that Ida is not actually an Archon. It makes so much sense. I was like, the first time playing through this, I was just flabbergasted about how this dummy could become an Archon. Oh, hey, Rochelle, nice to see you. Welcome, yes. We're doing MSQ right off the bat this time.
So our hopes
Oh my
rest on
god,
the good old
Rochelle.
crystal.
Thank you so much. I guess that makes sense. He's still alive. Oh man, I need. That's why you need to be here, Rochelle, because I always forget things without you.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian soul? Or still more?
I need to invest on a second screen. Or actually just, I use my phone. I should just look at my phone more often and see how my stream is doing.
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
That's the very problem we set out to solve. And I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source. And the only viable source is the land.
You know what's really funny is the Moonbrita is suggesting, like, you know, taking natural aether from, you know, its primal source, the land, to destroy Ascians, but that's also the exact same reason why primals are so dangerous, is because they absorb aether from natural sources just by being alive.
If you mean to tap the great river of ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
Give me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land? Aye, I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
Why don't we... Oh yeah, I guess, like, why don't we mine them? And it's like, oh right, that kind of was already discussed. Is that we don't want to have to lug them all around all the time.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea. I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
If you think it worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out. Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether. Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
It's funny because, like, I guess that's what gloom is just like the aether is so potent in this area that you can even see it on certain weather conditions. Like gloom. So if it exploded, it'd be kind of like exploding the atmosphere.
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
It's funny because if you do Bahamut, and Bahamut, the final coil of Bahamut was released the patch before this, like, he would definitely know because you deal with corrupted crystals in Northern Thanalan for that, so it kind of would make more sense. A little tie-in. I don't want to skip.
Has something happened?
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum. During Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength.
Ironically, we did not do most of that damage. It was the ultimate weapon itself.
Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's Sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant.
It's funny because there is a pipeline that goes directly from the power plant into the Castrum. I always wondered about that. Like, does the mining concern that controls it, did they have some back deal with the Empire?
Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men. Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals.
Jeez, we're all friends here. No need to be so accusatory.
Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go.
Well, we'll just have to kill them Garleans then.
Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Arceans will next appear.
Foreshadowing.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Though you have become a Crystal Brave, you are yet a Scion, Alphino. We could hardly refuse you. Pray, join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thangrid and Papalymo shall accompany you.
It's like, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, Garleans? Especially in this area. It's like we fought them, and then we fought them again during the Ivy storyline, and now we have to fight them again. Well, actually we don't.
Ida and Y'shtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white orosite.
Thank you, Urianger. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you are able. Go well, and be safe.
Though I have little doubt you will prevail against the Empire's forces, I shall pray for your success nonetheless. Our very future may depend on Moonbreeder being free to pursue her experiments. I don't think we fight the Empire again. I think it's all done off-screen. At least I hope so. I'm tired of fighting them. Oh, look, everybody's changed positions. Time to see what everybody's up to. I see that the Scions once more ready themselves for the road. I too must take preparations for an absence from the Rising Stones. Ooh, that's right. And with their bodyguards, Hoary Boulder and Lala. It seems you have barely arrived before you once more must plunge into the fray. Duty is an unforgiving mistress, eh? Though the tasks we tackle are not like to be realm-shaking, Corone and I must heed her call. Hori was most eager to join you on the front lines of battle, but, as fate would have it, the Adescient had other plans for our talent. Oh, nobody back here? Nope. Only Tataru and Higiri. For a small organization, we certainly chewed through a prodigious amount of foodstuffs. Perhaps I should put a lock on the larder door. Larder door, excuse me. We do seem to be running low on provisions. We have an excursion to the marketplace. I believe an excursion to the marketplace is in order. And all the signs have left. It would seem the events have once more conspired to rob us of rest and recuperation. Though I wish it were otherwise, I must ask that you head straight away to the processing plant. The 4th have already deployed to the area and await the arrival of the Scions. Willard will brief you on the developing situation. Meanwhile, I must rendezvous with Captain Ilberd at our headquarters in Ul'dah. I shall take command of our forces there with a lighter heart, knowing that you go to support the front lines. Are they gonna just teleport us there? Your duties take you to northern Thailand, do they not? We too must say our farewells to the rising storms for a time. Philhalmin. Miqo'te names? Philhalmin travels to Ul'dah, and we serve as her escort. At my daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquaintances in the Gilded City. We are beset on all sides by civil unrest and imperial machinations. Threatened by primals and troubled by dragons, we need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold position of power, you see. It is my hope that they can be convinced to aid the Scion's cause. If past events have taught us anything, then we know that Eorzea must present a united front, or we shall fall. How extraordinary my little... I forgot Menphilia's real name. It's Asilia. That my little Asilia is involved in such far-reaching affairs. I am proud that I might stand by her side, not only as a mother, but also as a colleague. A colleague with influential connections. But I fear that Ul'dah has become a place of danger even for one so familiar with her streets. Woe betide the blackguard that so much as glare in your direction, milady. I shall be well protected, it seems. Shall we be on our way then? Yes, be gone with you all. It's funny, it's like, oh, is this the last time we see them? I'm like, no. We work together, I know we do, because of, when things really start hitting the fan, you do a mission with those two. Alright, let's get a new minion out. Will this be the Hobgoblin? No, it's Midgar. I've had the Hobgoblin for weeks, and he's never made an appearance once. I've had you for just... I got you at the end of the last stream, and here you are again. The Hobgoblin shall remain hidden. Yeah, Hobgoblin, he don't want to come out. He says, I'm Shadowbringer's content, you don't... You guys don't have access to me yet. Wilred, nice to see you, buddy. Commander Livinia sent word that you might be coming. A veteran of your talent is most welcome. Yeah, hardcore Lalafell run. Quit when the hobgoblin appears. I only have like, how many means do I have? I have the, in my roulette, I have the 2 corals, the wolf pup, the hand, Midgar's armor, and the hobgoblin. That's only 6. You think it used to be 1 in 5. Now it's 1 in 6. I thought adding Midgar would actually make the hobgoblin appear. Anyway, not that I don't think we can't handle the situation, mind you. I've learned a trick or two since that disaster with the Al-Mulja. But returning to the task at hand. The Flames reconnaissance scouts have reported Imperial soldiers assembling at Ralbon's Push. Such a force is likely interested in only one thing: getting their hands on resources found here at the processing plant. The Garleans could be marching on us at any time. Pray speak with Lieutenant Edelstein that we might coordinate our counter-strategy. In the meantime, I will inform others that you have arrived. No doubt it will, well, be welcome tidings. It just teleports me right to him, okay. Lieutenant Wizza, my soldiers tell tales of your deeds during Operation Archon. What would that we could sit a while and reminisce about old times, but I fear a more pressing matter requires our attention. The civilization dropped the civilization. My dyslexia is kicking up. The civilian draughtsmen, you see, have come across several suspicious crates within the boundaries of the processing plant. I had my sappers take a closer look, and our worst fears were confirmed. These boxes contained powerful explosive devices of Imperial designs, none less. By my order, the Flames stationed here are conducting a thorough sweep of the compound as we speak. Though it troubles me that we were unable to apprehend the Imperial spy behind this, I have faith that our men will be able to neutralize the threat for now. In the meantime, our scouts bring troubling news on the latest movements of the Imperial Army. I would once again ask for your aid. On the counteroffensive. We've been keeping a close eye on that Garlean garrison, and it would seem the Imperials have finally begun to mobilize. According to the reconnaissance report that just came in, the squads seen leaving the castrum are too few in number to effectively take on our hold position. Hold our position. Jeez. They will likely mount a swift assault and focus on the acquisition of resources. I have, of course, also shared this report with the Crystal Braves. They have decided to take to the field and meet the assault head-on. I have apprised your fellow Scions of the situation, and I'm heartened to know that they will be joining the effort. Hooray! Report to Lieutenant Aliene and lend your much welcome strength to the counteroffensive. Oh, feeling a little bit stuffy. One moment as I blow my nose. Okay, there we go. Oh, I had my mic off. My bad. Look at Midgar, he's on my head. Anita says, have you ever seen Moon swing her axe? Swipe, slice, cleave. There's really no stopping her. Now that's an impressive piece of steel. You gotta see Moonbreeda's axe. I think you can... I know that there's a model of this in the game, but it might not be blue. She might have a special one just for her. Isn't it a beauty? A lady merchant in Reverend Stoll simply gave it to me. Said she was investing in the future or some such. Yeah, Moonbreeda, you've got a bright future ahead of you, I could tell. Be it a squad of soldiers or some magic tech monstrosity, I shall allow no foe to harm the lovely Moonbreeda. Man, a Realm Reborn Thancred really is just a ladies' guy, isn't he? Considering the weapon she wields, I don't believe the lady is in need of additional protection. Right. Then, time to see if all this training has paid off. Rauger, guide my blade. Glad to have you with us, Willem. I'm sure, as Lieutenant Edelstein has explained, the Garleans have deployed a small force from Castrum Meridianum. The main column assembles to the north of Dalamud's Talons. But we've also spied several squads attempting to conceal themselves on the approach to the west. They wish to rush you forth and commit to battle on the main column, leaving the detached force free to raid the plant and pillage supplies. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men. Captain Ilbert! Greetings, Scion. I understand excuse me. I understand the commander bid you and your fellows come lend a hand to the Braves. With such mighty heroes at its disposal, the Fourth should have little trouble contending with aught the Garleans might throw at them. But even you cannot be everywhere at once. The Third was getting restless holed up in Ul'dah, so I marched them out here to fill any holes in the plant's defenses, and add their number to the counterattack. The reinforcements are welcome. We've enough soldiers now to divide our forces and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls. Aye. It would be best to avoid staging a battle anywhere near this much ceruleum. Let's take the fight to the Garleans. A wise course indeed. I shudder to think of the consequences should any of these storage tanks be exposed to fire. If there are no objections, the Scion shall join the Fourth and give battle to the main column. You're with the Third then, Warrior of Light. Your job is to intercept these squads hiding out in the west and prevent them from reaching the processing plant. When you're ready to receive, report to Lieutenant Yu Hase. His scouts should have a rough idea of where the Imperials have concealed themselves by now. All right. I feel like I always find Yu Hase right here. And right, we're doing low voice Yu Hase. A pleasure to be fighting at your side once more, Scion. Our operations invariably succeed when you are around, and victories are wont to be paid with the road of greater coin. Now, this detached force we've been sent to eliminate has split into smaller squads, the better to conceal themselves within the terrain hereabouts, I imagine. We'll need to split ourselves up as well to cover more ground, and make sure we root out all these would-be raiders. And seeing as you are an army unto yourself, I've assigned you your own areas to scour clean of enemy soldiers. Aye, this will be a simple search and destroy. We'll rendezvous back here when the task is done. Happy hunting, Scion. Yeah, we gotta do deep voice you Hase. Oh, we actually do fight Garleans just in, Get out of here, Chocho Bobo. We'll take care of you first. He's gonna paralyze me. One down. Yeah, oh, we've had our Hey Teddy, we've had our issues with A rank hunts. I'll tell you that. Just last time, I nearly got. I don't know how near it was, but I got definitely jump scared by an A rank in Outer La Noscea while going into the mines to unlock Titan Hard. Yeah, that zoo A rank, that scared the bejesus out of me. We've had A ranks even on the very first stream. I was like, as long as we don't run into a giant Mamulja in Central La Noscea. Sure enough, we ran into him. But I'm still alive. Excuse me. Back to Yu Hase here. You seem grim, Scion. I'll take that to mean that between us, more than a few Guardians won't be making it back to the castrum. These Imperials, though, they certainly make us earn our pay. I would be a happy man if I never had to tussle with another of those Magitech horrors. It is time to bid this worn-torn land farewell. I will contact the Fourth and let Lieutenant Elenane know the West is now clear. I would appreciate it if you would do the same with your report to Lieutenant Edelstein. A-ranks have always been my biggest fear in these overworlds. S-ranks not so much. One, you're made aware when S-ranks are in the area. Two, hunt trains will kill them. I shouldn't say train, not in A Realm Reborn, but people come a-calling for S-ranks. Once word of an S-rank gets out, Large groups of people come and destroy it. A ranks, not so much. Lieutenant Wizza! What news of the Garleans? I killed them all! The raiding parties are no more, then. Excellent. The Amagina engineers will be most relieved to hear that the plant is no longer in immediate danger. Thank you again for your assistance. An uninvited Asian. Lieutenant Edelstein appears concerned for Moonbreeda's well-being. You must be anxious for word of your fellows. Lieutenant Alienane has reported a sound victory over the main column and informs me that the scouts have already turned their attention to other duties. I mean, scions, excuse me. All but one, that is. The Rogadan lady with the large axe. It would appear she has chosen to remain at the site of the battle. I know not what keeps her from returning to civilization, but Northern Thalan is no place to wander alone, even for a capable sort such as her. I would certainly feel better about things if you could check on her before you continue on your way. Are there ever any invited Asians? You would have to talk to Urianger about that, Shell. And actually, I need to take a small bio break, so I just need to... Just a real short one, it won't take long, but I do need to... When nature calls, you know, you must answer. So just a moment, let's see, it's been a while since I've done a bio break on stream. There's my little text, there we go. I shall return post haste. Alright, oh boy. Let's get to this cutscene. Remember, that's one of my favorite lines. The lizard looked hungry, so I gave... What did she say? The lizard looked hungry, so I gave it a taste of my axe. Stupid. Armin.
Hold on, I won't be a second. The beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe.
Peckish. The beast seemed peckish. I love that line.
I know. As Urianger never tires of reminding me. An axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one.
She's a Rogadin. Rogadins and axes go together like... What does Forrest Gump say? Like peas and applesauce.
And it's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea. Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend. Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it?
It's like, Moonbrita, you sure are giving us a lot of exposition about yourself. It's like that flag start waving.
Aye, that ought to do it. So far, so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting. Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed?
I sure did.
The siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether, which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade. I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
He senses me. A useful talent.
Snively Whiplash.
An Ascian. Are they onto us?
By your brand, I see you are an Archon of Sharlayan. Keeper of knowledge. Seeker of truth. Meddler.
Meddler.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath.
Kind of like a little hint into Nebulous's character. He seems always to be a little bit on the sex pest side of things. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. I wonder if that line would ever work in real life.
Let me direct my words to one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabriales. And you have long been a thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of La Habrea that men might host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
So this guy is the architect of the whole primal scheme, which kind of like makes him a bigger deal. He's the one who's like, we should make the beast tribes, and he probably was the guy. Especially since he says men, he's probably the one who taught Wilred about summoning Ralgar, and he's also probably the guy that taught Shiva how to become, I should say, Ysael. He taught Ysael how to become Shiva.
bugger.
I like that scene too. Just
Do settle down.
catching the blade, catching the axe with one finger, and oh, bugger.
You must concede that I acted in self-defense.
I mean, that is true. He did. They always say that. It's like, never attack an Ascian, because they'll just say, hey, it was self-defense. It was self-defense, bro.
But what's this? I do not sense the blessing of light. Oh, dear. Could it be that frail Hydaelyn has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee. Shorn of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken. Now is the time to claim the staff. With it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
It's funny what this implies. I mean, we already kind of see it with Elidipus and Lahabrea, is that there's not 100% cohesion in the Ascians, that they still kind of like, while they aim for the same purpose, they're still like, I want to be better than the rest of them and blah blah blah.
What did that bastard want with us?
He said something about our staff.
Nobrialis, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet. Unconscious.
Ooh, I'm not gonna go into that.
But this staff... You say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite a staff. Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff. Minfilia's in danger. We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
If I'm right, the Ascian is after Tupsimati. Then we must make all haste back to the Rising Stones. Minfilia must be warned. Return to the Rising Stones. It'd be funny if I decided right now would be the time to do the Crystal Tower. Like, that can wait. It'd be funny if we came in here and it was just like when the Garleans invaded the Waking Sands, like... Except we have no more fodder for them, so it'd all be scions. You're here! Master Louis Soir's staff is kept in the solar, isn't it? Quickly now.
You too.
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring my entry.
So, like, the implication is that because I had the Blessing of Light, so for some reason, Ascians couldn't show up here. So it's like kind of a ward, I guess.
What do you mean?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you. The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain. My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Habrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on.
As far as I know, this still quite wasn't explained to me. Like, La Habrea and Elidibus must be from the source, while these come from the shards? Question mark? I don't know.
But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Lalafell, the scholars, all of it.
Small spoiler? No. No, he didn't have anything to do with it. Though an Ascian? I shouldn't go into it. There might have been Ascian involvement, but not Nebrialis.
You will not harm her!
Moonbreeder!
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed? The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power. Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings.
Ah, the horn. That's a 1.0 thing. And I think there was an Ascian disguised as an Elizin. I don't know. You get to see it a little bit in Alexander's storyline. But yeah, that's a 1.0 reference.
How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
Choice of words there.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
How nice of him to leave the door open for us. Maybe he wanted us to follow so we could get rid of this.
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
The Chrysalis! I almost forgot about about this. Forget about me, go! Well, before we queue, well, might as well queue up now, but while we wait to queue, let me get some more ironworks gear. The chrysalis. Can you imagine from Umbrida's perspective? Lalafell just runs the opposite direction. Hey, I'm queuing, I'm queuing. It is in the roulette. I think it's under the trials roulette, Rochelle. Alright. Ironworks gear? No, it's just the weapons. All right. You know, there's rumors that the next Ultimate will be Ascians based. I wonder if they'll have Nebrialis in it. Let's see, anything I can do in the meantime? Oh yeah, I can check on my recruit. Shouldn't take too long. Should take about the same time as it took for the trials that we did last time. Nope. See if I can get well, that's the best combat setup I have for this. Guess we're just how's the squad looking? One of you is going to get kicked out when the Snow Lala shows up. Let's see if there's anything I can do in the meantime. Excuse me. Well, we can see what the next gate is at the Gold Saucer. I hope we don't have to wait 6 minutes. Let me just check something. Do I have anything that I can extract? What do I have equipped is bracelets. Not looking good for that materia I need. Whole crafting stuff. Yeesh. We'll see if we get a non-instance gate we can do. Slice is right. So, at least we'll do slices right if we don't get it procced in 4 minutes, which, that'll guarantee that it gets procced. Do slices right, and your queue will pop. Guaranteed. In the meantime, 3 minutes. There's somebody that I can play in triple triad that for a card I need. Hold up. I actually know this person. I'm not sure from what though. I think they were in the chat one time. If memory serves me, maybe they were doing not a hardcore run, but an iron run, where they're not allowed to teleport. So I gotta go to the Thaumaturge Guild. You might see that I have this Way of Thaumaturge quest unlocked, and you might be thinking, what? You were gonna become a Thaumaturge? Off stream? It's no, I just, there's a, it's the way to play the receptionist there. Yayake. Probably the most important guild receptionist of any guild receptionist, by far, is Yayake. Triple triad then, but very well. Very well. You shall have to earn your victory. Don't expect me to let you win. Chaos and roulette. Reversed. Actually went to my favor. Damn. Looks like we're just gonna have to tie it. We'll play one more game. Oh no, it's 20 right now. We gotta hurry. Slices right is up. Okay, you win. Whatever. Alright, teleport. We're just gonna teleport straight to the gold saucer. Made it. Now this will guarantee a pop. Watch. As soon as Yojimbo makes his appearance, I'm gonna get this trial to pop. I have a mighty dragon on my head. There's no way I'll lose. Ninja dog. Now she's got Midgar out too. How can there be two Midgars in the same area? Makes no sense. Well, I haven't had the duty pop yet. My surefire strategy has not come true. Don't get too greedy. Alright, let's start dancing. You know what, I'm gonna go for this one. Well, better than how I normally do. I could have gotten the gold. Oh no, oh no. Oh my god, I made it. One more. One more. Yeah! Ah, I did it. Okay, I'm gonna use my other surefire way of getting a duty to pop, and I'm gonna take a quick bio break again. So just a real quick bio break. Sorry, folks. It just, nature calls sometimes. I've been drinking a lot of water, so this is also another method I use to get duties to pop. So I'll be right back. Nope, still hasn't popped. Where is everybody? Nobody wants to do their trial roulettes on a Friday afternoon? Both surefire methods. One, doing slice of right, and two, stepping away to go to the bathroom. Usually those are foolproof. Well, I should have backups for this. Maybe, I was like, should I don't really want to start unlocking the crystal. Oh, I know what I can do. I can unlock the aesthetician while we do this. Beauty's only scout deep. I need to unlock that eventually anyway. Let's unlock the aesthetician. I was thinking, what else side quests could I do, like, in situations like this? I could do the courier quest line. I wonder though, I think at a certain point you have to have Manderville unlocked to do a certain part of the courier quest line. Jen Delane sent you. Let me guess. The barmy fool's lost his tools. Pardon me. The appendages of his very soul. Okay, we got it a pop. Oh, the bio break is still... Jeez, I was so rushing to back because I was worried. Thank you, Rochelle. Alright. Like, this is the Asian's home. And you get to see all the Asian seats. But there's no other Asians here except Nabriales. And go, oh my. That's a bit much, Nebrialis. That's a bit much. Did you really have to do the face stroking with your fingers? Okay, let me eat my caviar. We get it. Okay, here we go. Pretty easy, right? I haven't done this in a long time, so I'm like, oh wait, is this gonna be trouble? Spark. I think that's just a tank buster. I don't remember. Okay. Okay, I have red, so I have to go blue. I have to get a blue. That's blue. Okay, I got blue, so I get a red. And then I get a blue. Somebody get that red. Okay, I can get anything now. Oh, I should have. You know what? I'm gonna shield. Alright, I didn't. I was worried. Like, healer died, End of days. Double again. I hope the tanks know what to do. Tanks have to take towers in this third phase of this. And melee DPS has to LB the... Is this healer doing anything? Dude, healer, freaking do something. Okay, now they're doing something. Red. Blue. Red. I think this is a bot. Blue. Red. Blue. Red. Blue. I can't get that. I think that healer is a bot. It just is. Jesus. Okay, that finally looks like they're doing something. It's like, geez, of all... Oh, they say back. Okay, where's the rift? Where's the rift? Somebody take that. Fuck. Jesus Christ! I died! Oh, that's it. That's the end. Sorry, folks. I'll complete this, but that's the end. The Lalafell has died. Didn't even get to the Crystal Tower. I shouldn't have taken that tower. Okay. That's it, folks. Oh, man. Over a fucking Chrysalis tower. What a horrible group. White mage that went AFK. Tanks that didn't know how to take the towers.
Thank the 12.
We're gonna skip this. That's... I have to be true to my word. Damn. I was thinking about, I was hoping I would get to Stormblood. I was hoping I was gonna do Eureka. But we must stay true to our word. And the Lalafell... Man, didn't even get to it. Over Chrysalis. Chrysalis. That is the that's the risk of playing with players. What a really terrible group of people. A white mage that was AFK through half of it. Tanks that didn't take towers. I was hoping I'd get to Heaven's Sword too. My face is burning up. I didn't even get to do my glamour run. I really didn't think Chrysalis would do it. I shouldn't have taken that tower. I should have just let everybody die rather than do it, but how do I delete character? Retrieve character data, I guess I have to go out of world. How do I delete you? More subcommands. Delete. Oh, I have to be true to my word. The Lalafell has to go. Man, I just... Let me change my, kind of sad. I'm a legit sad here. And before I delete, let me gotta change the music here. Be a little bit more. Let's turn off the music. Let me get some better music to play. Let's see, some Choplin. All right. The Willa did not. The Lala did not conquer the world. He did die trying. And after Omnicrafting over Chrysalis, I hope everybody that was in that party, I hope you're happy. You guys sucked. You let me... I was stupid enough to be a team player and take that tower for everybody. I should have X-potioned quicker. But I died pretty instantly. I didn't get the hat I wanted though, Rochelle. I wanted the hat from the World of Darkness. He's gone. Well, that's it for the Lalafell hardcore run. I might stream doing other stuff, but I think we're gonna take a break from streaming for a little bit. Maybe work on some layouts and stuff. Try to learn more how to do it. I learned the basics of streaming just to do the hardcore Lalafell run, so when I get to Shadowbringers, whether the trial gets it or if I become a sub, I'll probably do my first playthrough of that. It'll be a completely blind, well, mostly blind playthrough of that. But until then, yeah. I guess, I guess that's it. I really didn't think Chrysalis would be what got me. Not Titan, not everything. Yeah. Again, everybody that played in that party, you guys sucked. You ruined my hardcore run. I'm so mad about it. I should have learned not to be a team player and taken that tower and let everybody die, if anything. Yeah, I'll try. I'll think about maybe some other streaming thing to do. Definitely want to do Shadowbringers. But we're a little bit, there will be no more streams for a little while until I figure out what exactly I want to do. So yeah, I'll make a post on my community tab if I get back to streaming. Yeah, but sorry, the stream is going to be cut real short today. Got basically got 1/4, well, almost halfway through. But yeah, that'll be it for now. I'll just play a little Shoplin as I go out. But yeah, see, I'll have a new video coming out shortly on Heaven's Ward Glamour. Look forward to it. Keep an eye on my community tabs if you see if I'll be streaming again. But I'll see you all in the world of tomorrow.